This dude, I love him to death. I was on a fucking Discord video call with Zeus for like 40 minutes today. And that was a fucking... Dude, and the first thing I said to my manager, Alex, the first thing I said when I walked out, I was like, Zeus is kind of the homie. I was like, hold on, what the fuck?
He's black.
When I first talked to him, I'm like, okay, what is this white boy on and why is he trying so hard to be black? You know, this got to be fraudulent or something. But the more that I talked to him and got to know him, I figured that, like, this is just how he is. Like, his feelings are legit. His intentions are good. You know, he's not trying to be a wannabe. It's just how he is. There's nothing fraudulent. Everything is 100 and everything is true. You know, who are we to tell him how he's supposed to feel on the inside?
If he wants to be black, he can be black. It's his life.
If I met him somewhere, I would hang out with him. He seems to be a pretty cool guy. It really matters what's inside a person. So, yeah, he's just an interesting fellow, and there's a whole different side to this dude. He seems like a really cool guy.
Just because of a person's pigmentation doesn't mean that they belong to any certain category that you wish to categorize them or place them into a convenient stereotype. If you want to be free, the first place you gotta free is your mind. As the great Bob Marley said, you must emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Only then shall we free our minds.
To say the least, he's very different, but he's very unique also. Definitely the most vocal about, the black community and, how we are, legitimately affected by systemic racism. He's always been very active and vocal about calling out a lot of atrocities within the black community. So when he initially told us, he wanted the melanin shots, I thought it was kind of a joke, but I was like, I really wouldn't put it past just because of how rooted he is in the African American community. You can't tell somebody, what standard of beauty to abide by. If he feels he looks better with them, I personally don't think there's any harm in that.
On another tip, I am not offended by him getting tanning injections to make his skin darker. While it may be a little weird to a lot of people and initially weird to some of his friends, he's definitely being genuine. Just because he's not able to articulate it as well as most people are, and just because he doesn't articulate it the way you want him to does not mean that he's any less genuine. It just means that you're offended. I am not. And he's going to be who he's going to be. Hate it or love it, take it or leave it.
What he's doing to himself makes him happy. I honestly thought it was a little weird, but as I began to know him as a person, I realized this is who he sees himself as. My thing in life is do what the fuck makes you happy. Whoever is talking shit about him, walk a mile in his shoes. You'll begin to understand how his mind works.
Do you have anything to say about Nuka Zeus so far?
Nuka's like a young Denzel.
That nigga is not white. Fuck that skin. That nigga's blacker than me, trust me. Shit, I thought he was black when I met him. I just thought it was a big-ass birthmark over him. And his whole body was white, but he was really black. I thought it was a birthmark on the nigga. He ain't trying to be black. No, a black man, when I see a black man, that's a nigga. The nigga real solid. I fuck with the nigga. Everybody talking about how you turning your skin, this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. You my nigga. I know you black.
This guy is a freestyling fucking genius. He's so fucking fast. All you motherfuckers out there saying, man, he's not black. Man, he's not black. This is the blackest motherfucker I've ever seen. There's a misconception in the community that, oh wow, he's not black because he fucking took injections in his skin. This dude is black in the heart. This dude is fucking black through and through. This motherfucker's more real than half the black people that I know.
Some might think that he's trying to mimic, being black. We wasn't brought upon the world to get to choose what the fuck color that we want to be. If he want to tan his skin, what the fuck wrong with that? Michael Jackson bleached his skin to become white. Y'all love that motherfucking shit. So what's wrong with the next person trying to live on who or what they want to be in life? If he was racist, I wouldn't be nowhere around him. Shit. If y'all just focus on yourself and live y'all life on how y'all want to live y'all life, we wouldn't be worried about judging the next motherfucker in goddamn life anyway. That's what's wrong with America now. Instead of coming into one and helping one another out, we be so quick to judge the next motherfucker. So y'all just need to lay off my dog talking all that bullshit about how he want to live his motherfucking life. Like I said, we don't get to choose on what color we want to damn be. Shit, if he want to be black, let him be black.
One of his posts read, "I'm pro-black," which means I'm anti-everything that tries to destroy black people. Man, I like that. I like that. Those are the type of white folks I need to ride with me. This guy, he speaks as if he's black. When he's talking, he's like, yeah, we got to stop letting these do this to us.
The thing is, people get plastic surgery, people change genders. Does that mean they're making fun of the females or the males? I mean, you can just turn this around in so many ways. I think it's just so radical. It's cool because everyone's afraid. It's cool to see somebody stand up for what they believe in and just not care and just do it and be open about it. I have to say I do respect that. Through reading energy, what I took from that tattoo is fuck racist people and I love the black culture. That's what I saw. But I'm just saying that's something that's going to need to be clarified because no one's going to really think that until you bring it up. I'll be honest with you, your personality is awesome too. I think all you have to do is explain yourself and you haven't had a chance to do that.
I wouldn't be friends with him if he wasn't a good person. I think that we should just all love one another. And stop judging each other and stop being so mean to each other. Why don't you open your mind? See how they feel, see where they came from, see their experiences, and see why they are the way that they are. You know, it's really sad to think that humanity is still at a point where we're trying to hate each other instead of realizing that, hey, motherfuckers, we're all one, living on this spinning fucking rock in the middle of an infinite universe. Why don't we come together and stop judging each other on our skin color and differences and who's better than the other and letting our egos get in the way and destroying the planet. Instead, let's come together and understand that we need to save our lives. We need to save each other's lives. Who are you to judge somebody?
Needless to say, he is amazing. Why is he amazing? Because he's black. Normally, in any situation, just being black is not enough to make you great. But in Zeus's case, that's very much true. Zeus is black. He didn't tan himself to be black. He was already black. And now he's just, for lack of a better saying, coming home. I think anybody would love talking to Zeus just because he's quite a unique butterfly. He should automatically put you in a better mood.
I wanted to show you, oh yeah, this guy seemed really, and I mean really cool.
Wow. Wow.
This guy.
That was intense.
I got to say,
yeah.
I'm really, this even exists. It's really something.
This gets a little cooler, too.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say that a tattoo that says fuck whites is pretty
It's pretty serious.
You're committed. I'd say
it is pretty committed, actually.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle
Probably shouldn't
choice.
downplay the what's being said when you go, I have fuck whites on my arm.
Yeah. And Black Power. I mean, he really
Black Power
is invested.
Definitely, it's really going for it.
I mean, is it such a negative message? I'm pro black people too. I'm Black Power.
He's always been my black friend. And he's not my black friend because of the way he talks or the way he dressed. He's my black friend because that's who he say he is. He's always identified himself as being black. And he can do that. He's always been him. Smart, intelligent, funny, helpful, cool as shit. And just because we're born a certain way, color, sex, religion, whatever the fuck, doesn't mean we have to stay that way. We all make decisions that others don't agree with, and that's life. But what's living for others and not living for yourself? To judge someone, put someone down, says a lot about you. You don't even know him. Maybe if you took the time to talk to him, maybe you would learn something. Get to know him. We don't want people judging us, but we be quick to judge.